one of the basic things that you have to do is you have to get your head screwed on straight, and you have to be that thing that you're working to be, not playing at that thing you're wanting to be. And notice I switched that word into wanting. It's like hoping, dreaming, wanting. It doesn't land in the real world. It lands inside your head in a dreamlike state, and those dreams, unfortunately, don't come true until you switch it to become that thing, and then they become real. Then they become true. So this is not minor. This is important stuff. So, it ties into, like, effective and ineffective language ties into internal versus external as well. Notice how I was naming and labeling, like, inside your head into a dreamlike state. Effective versus ineffective language goes into internal or external. Is it ineffective that your internal state does not represent what you actually want to do externally? You notice that there's some kind of disconnect? Well, when those headspaces, those mind models are not aligned, you're fighting yourself every step of the way, sort of subconsciously, because you're not seeing the possibilities. You're not enjoying the fruits of your labor more easily, because you're going to miss those opportunities, are just going to pass you by. And again, you just think about this. I'm going to push some hot buttons here, I know it. Because how many times did you kick yourself in the butt because you saw an opportunity and you never took it? And that's because, back in my very early 20s, I was thinking about becoming a real estate investor. And I was dabbling at it. And then I had, back in those days, an opportunity to buy an apartment block for $250,000. I can't even buy a house here for $250,000. And, 25, 30 years later, that would have been multiple millions. But I didn't hold myself as that. Therefore, I didn't do the work. I didn't look at it as a real investor would have. So whatever it is, you got to be that thing that you want to become. And it's not fake it till you make it. It's name and label yourself that thing and behave the way that that person would. And every single time you go out there and you look for those opportunities in yourself to improve, and you want to switch or move on to something else, take a look and see if you're actually dabbling or getting serious with it. Because if you're serious with it, it becomes not all of, but a part of who you are, because of how you name and label yourself.